Hello.
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 Good morning, members. You're welcome to our day 2 of the training. I'm actually going to be selecting one person to take us through the players. Then afterwards, I'll be inviting Mr. Ogwal Isaac to take us through the training for today. So if you feel that you want to give us a prayer, you can raise up your hand. Then you can unmute and give us a prayer. Or I can choose at random. Barry Derek, can you unmute and give us a prayer?
Okay, good morning to you, members. I'm Barry Derek from Hermitage Community Secondary School. So let us humble ourselves for the prayer. Kind of loving Father in heaven, we thank you for the good things that you did for us yesterday. We thank you for the life that you have provided for us today, this morning. As we are going to go through this session of today, we call upon your guidance so that we can understand each and everything. With all our friends who have not yet joined, let them join in time so that we can continue. With the facilitators who are going to facilitate, let them give us knowledge on the things that we are going to discuss. With us, in Jesus' name I've prayed, amen.
Thank you, amen. So let me take this opportunity to invite Mr. Ogwal Isaac to take us through today's training. Mr. Ogwal?
Yes, thank you very much, Henry. I'm just going to turn on my video for a short time. Then after, I'll get it off because of my network experience. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen who have joined this morning for the workshop. Yes, the person you're seeing on your screen is Ogwal Isaac. I'm a teacher of ICT and also a member of ITAU. So briefly, that is Ogwal Isaac. I will be taking you through how we can go ahead and create videos, then upload these videos on our YouTube channel. So that is briefly what we are going to be focusing on today up to that session of 8 to 9 p.m. So let's start sharing our screen and we move very fast. So I'm going to be sharing my screen and our moderator, you will let me know if you all members can see my screen before I continue.
We can see your screen, Ogwal.
Yes, Henry,
Yes.
the screen is visible?
Very clear.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Now fine.
Yeah? Okay. So like I've said, we are looking at creating videos, uploading them to YouTube. So we shall be, with this morning session, we shall be focusing on creating videos. And these videos, we can have them created using a computer, that is your laptop or that machine that you have. Then we can also go ahead and create our videos with the help of a phone. So someone may be out there saying, if I don't have a computer, can I go ahead and create or record a video? The answer is yes. So by the end of today, you should be in a position to have videos created either with the help of your computer or with the help of this phone or smartphone that you have. That is the morning session. So this morning session is going to be guided by these few questions. Maybe you're out there asking yourself, what are videos? Videos are simply those moving visual images. The moving visual images are what we call the videos. The videos that you watch while you're seated at your home, those moving visual images are what we call the videos. So you may be asking yourself, why learn how to create videos? Why learn how to create videos? Yes, videos help us to enhance the teaching and learning process. We need now to shift from this tendency of saying that you'll maybe go in town and check for this and this. No, you can take just a short video clip, come and enhance your teaching, your lesson with those videos. What you cannot do practically, you can record and then show it to your learners in the class. That's why we need to have this, to learn how to create videos. The main point is to enhance the learning in our classroom. Then here we have, which tools can I use to create videos? We have already talked about a laptop or a computer. And when we talk of a computer, even those smartphones are under computers. So we need those computers, we need those phones of ours to help us go ahead and create the videos. We need some application programs, those screen recorders to help us go ahead and create our videos. So specifically, we need to be with a laptop or a smartphone. We need to have maybe an application program that is specifically designed to help me and you create the videos. How can I create videos? If you have the laptop, if you have the smartphone, if you have that screen recorder, you will be in a position to work with those tools to help you create the videos. Taking videos or recording videos doesn't only stop at recording this screen of ours. Members, we have now to be creative. You can be with a smartphone and take a recording, not just focusing on your screen, because we shall not always be focusing on recording the content or the text-based videos. No, you can also use that smartphone of yours, take some video clips. You can later on modify that video clip, then get the video clip put on YouTube. Or you can even use that video clip that you have recorded to enhance the teaching. Let's not only have our smartphones to do the WhatsApping and to watch some films. We can use those tools of ours to help our learners in class and even right now that they are home. The question of how can I share my videos with students and colleagues? Yes, today you need to be in a position to know how. That's why we are introducing in the issue of YouTube. You have, if you create a YouTube channel, you can be in a position to share your videos with your students. That video can be accessed by hundreds and thousands of students and even your colleagues, provided you have this YouTube channel. You can extract that video link from your YouTube channel and even share that video to your students and to your colleagues. If you have a recorded video and you don't have a YouTube channel, you can still do the sharing, the normal sharing that we always do when we are on WhatsApp. You can still do that with your colleagues, with your students. help them learn. We need to go digital in this period. That's why we need not only to come and attend this training, but after attending the training, what can you do? This is what should be the most important question for you. How can I enhance learning through videos? I'm leaving this to you. Think about it and put your answers in the chat. The facilitators on board will be reading a few responses from you. How can I go ahead and enhance learning with the help of videos? Try to think about this question. Put your response on the chat. That is briefly the session questions on video creation. Now, I have talked about a screen recorder. I will be sharing with you a free screen recorder that we can use to record our screen, our computer screen. We have the content on the screen. We go ahead and record this content. And that screen recorder is what we are calling Flashback Screen Recorder. This Flashback Screen Recorder is a Windows-based screen recorder. If you have that operating system of yours, that Flashback screen recorder can easily be installed on your computer. It is distributed by this company, Blueberry Software. They are the ones who designed or created, and they are the ones who keep on modifying and improving on this screen recorder. This screen recorder allows me and you to add text effects, to cut, to paste movie footages, or call them those recordings you have made. After adding text images, you may say, I want to cut this clip, or I want to paste it somewhere. Even you can go ahead and do some other editing while working with this Flashback screen recorder. To me, I always recommend people to this Flashback screen recorder because it is the most simplest screen recorder one may need to use. However, we shouldn't only zero ourselves to Flashback screen recorder. There are other screen recorders that we can also use. The most thing I like from this that it is free and it gives us some advanced features. That's why on my next slide, we see I'm saying that Flashback is free, is a free screen recorder and with advanced features. This screen recorder enables us to capture anywhere on our computer screen. This Flashback enables us to record videos and most importantly, without watermarks. It is not good to record a video and you have a watermark in that video. So with this Flashback Express, which is a free version, take note of this, Express is free. Then another version is the Pro, which needs payment, but this one is totally free. Despite of being free, you can still utilize the advanced features. You can capture anywhere on your PC. You can record the videos without watermark. If you want to go ahead and add web camera footage to your recording, there is no limitation. You are not limited on the movie length. You can record a movie of even up to 3 hours. No limitation that because this is free, no limits on your movie length when you are recording. You can add audio commentary on your recording. Most importantly, even after you have recorded, there is that easy sharing where you can go ahead and upload your video to YouTube, you can go ahead and get that file downloaded. So these are the advantages of this Flashback Express screen recorder. And that's why I decided to come in with this Flashback screen recorder. This is specifically for those who are using the computers or the laptops. Then for those who are going to be recording with phones, the tutorials are there. Then I will maybe try to call upon Henry to show you a few things when I'm done with this Flashback Express. Here, my presentation is enhanced with some important links. You are going to watch more, though I will take you through how we can record, and first of all, how can we access this Flashback screen recorder. So these are clickable links that when you click, you'll be taken to these specific videos. The reference is this. This is the source, and that's where we shall be moving. Then in our evening session, we shall be looking at how we can work with YouTube. Why YouTube? After learning how to create our videos, what is the next step? The next step is to share. The next step is to enable our colleagues view. The next step is to enable people comment on what you have done to reach to your students. That's why we need to look at YouTube. So we need to learn how to create a channel and then upload videos. What is a channel when we are talking about YouTube? A channel will be that area or that account of yours where you'll be uploading videos or putting your videos for other people to access and view. So this will be done by the participants, and the participants should be in position to create their channels, then upload the videos there. Then on the session questions, which I will just discuss now, is one will need to ask him or herself what YouTube is. What is uploading videos? You have always uploaded some pictures or put some pictures on your Facebook accounts. So once you transfer that file from your local computer to a certain server somewhere, then you are doing the upload. So uploading video, you'll be transferring that recorded video viewers to your channel. And for you to access this YouTube, you need to be with internet connectivity. Why upload my videos on YouTube? Or why should you go ahead and upload your videos on YouTube? I think we have already talked about this. Making your videos accessible. You want to share the video with several other people, with our target being the students. How can I create a YouTube channel? This is a clickable link that you will also click and find more resources. How can I upload my videos? So all these questions, by the end of today's session, we should be in a position to provide correct and more so practical answers to them. And we shall be looking at this in the evening. What is YouTube? Briefly, YouTube is a video sharing service. It enables me and you to go ahead and watch videos, to share videos, to upload our own videos. The main objective of this training you should be in position to create and have your video uploaded to YouTube channel of yours. YouTube can be accessed on your computer. It can be accessed on your laptops. If you're working with tablets, if you're working with mobile phones, YouTube can still be accessible. Then here we are saying creating YouTube channel. You might be outside there asking yourself, what are the requirements? What are the requirements for one to go ahead and create a YouTube channel? You need to be with a computer. And that computer, you should have also data. This is not an offline platform. You need to be with a computer or a phone. On your phone or that computer, you need to have data. Then, after getting these two, you need to be with a Google account, what most people know as Gmail account. So if you have these three requirements, then you're good to go. Now the question is, how about if I don't have a Gmail account? How can I create this Gmail account? So for you to go ahead and create a Gmail account, here we have the links that will take you there. And I've also shared several learning materials on our Google Classroom. You will just click here to learn how to create Gmail account. Then here, click here to learn how to create a YouTube channel using a computer. Then here if you're using a phone, click here to create your channel using a phone. And here you learn how to go ahead and upload your video on YouTube. These are important links that I will also be sharing to you or with you on our WhatsApp groups. This is how our assignment will be. This assignment is already there, so I will not take a lot of time displaying this for you to copy. What is important now is for us to go on our hands-on session. So on our hands-on session, we need to know how can one go ahead and access this Flashback screen recorder. So to access Flashback screen recorder, you're going to open your browser. So on your browser, you will have to open a new tab. From that new tab of ours, we shall come here, click, and then type Flashback. Flashback screen recorder. So after you've typed, press the enter key for you to browse the internet. So you'll have access to several websites telling you that here you can have access to Flashback and blah, blah. I will say that make sure you access Flashback from this site. That is www.flashbackrecorder.com. So we shall click on screen recorder, Flashback. Give it time for your computer to load. So once your computer is done with loading, we shall be taken to this screen, the best screen recorder for remote work and learning. Here they will show you trial, download trial, free trial. If you go in for this, it means after a specific period of time, you will be required to make payments. So for those who are not willing to go in for this Flashback Pro, continue scrolling your mouse piece. Here they will keep on showing you different things. Make your point with video. We go on. Here they will show you a screen recorder for everyone. And here they will say Flashback is the best recorder for. Here are the different things you can do. And they will show you download free. Now, let's first go on below our screen. Here we have different things. Get Flashback, start your free trial. I do not recommend that. Below here we have this option, Flashback Express. To make sure that you are sure of what you are downloading, that's why I've taken you up to that Express. So that Express enables you to go ahead and get this important screen. That is, if you have not seen this screen. And here they're giving you a comparison between the two. Flashback Express, which is a free version. This one will enable you to only record your screen. Then a Pro version is both a screen recorder and an editor, but you need payments. So you will try to access this website and you read more about these two. Then how do we get now our Flashback Express? Come and click on Get Express and it is free. Click on it. So when you click, they will bring you to this other window, but on the same website. Download Flashback Express. This gives you quality recording. You will record audio. You will capture web camera, easy sharing, no watermark, and above all, 100% free. Work with this option of Flashback Express 5 if you have Windows XP or higher. Work with this Express 6, which requires Windows 8.1 or higher. So I will work with this. You click download button. So when you click on the download button, this is a dialog box that will be displayed for us. From this dialog box, you will click Save File. If the download box doesn't appear, here they're telling you your download should begin automatically. So if it didn't begin or it didn't work out, try downloading again. You will click here. So let's save. Click on the Save button. This download will be very fast depending on your internet. Mine is done. Go to this download arrow and here is the file. Go ahead and access your executable file by right-clicking and then say Open Containing Folder. You'll be taken to your downloads folder, as you can see on top part of our screen. Here is the file you have downloaded. So for you to install this file, simply double-click. So when you double-click, if you're working with Windows 10 or 8.1, you may get this kind of information displayed on your screen, inquiring whether you want to allow this app, the Flashback, to make changes to your device. You will go ahead and say, yes, it's okay. If you say no, you will not proceed with the installation. So we say yes. Go ahead and make the changes. So I will minimize my screen so that we see what is taking place here. So it does the extracting. After everything is extracted, you will have this screen. Flashback Express and the version was 5. Welcome to Flashback Express 5 setup. Click to continue. Click. Then here, you can read the license agreement and agree by checking on this box here. If you accept, check. If you don't accept, don't check. And that means you will not be in position to go ahead and install. So that's why I told you we go to the real website where we are sure of what we are working with. So I will say, I agree, I check. Then click on the next button. You'll get this, your work will be next, and you'll have this program installing. So we wait for this program to get installed. Okay. So when it is installed, they will show installation complete. Then they will say setup was completed successfully. Go ahead and click on next and click finish if you want. Then here, run flashback. If you want it to run immediately, leave it like that, checked. If you want to be sending some data back to this company, you can leave it checked. If you don't want, you can uncheck all and just click on the finish button. Then you'll have your program installed. Now, once this program is installed, we have 2 icons for this program. One is reading Flashback Express Recorder. Another one is reading Flashback Express Player. The recorder is the one that you will always double click to open. That is if you want to start the recording of your videos. Then after you've recorded and saved the video, that video may be saved with a certain file extension, that is the .fbr, which stands for flashback recording. So when you go to that particular file and double click that file, it will get opened with the help of this Flashback Express player. So don't worry about these 2 icons. That is why they are there. So for you to go ahead and record your screen, double click on the Express recorder. So when you double click on the Express recorder, it will show you that Express 5 is opening. Try to give it time for it to go ahead and open. So once it opens, it will show you this kind of screen. So members, here we have to explore why we are seeing this and what they are used for. Area. Starting from this point of area, you will decide which area on your computer would you like to record. Do you want to record the entire screen? That is full screen. If it is full screen, leave it selected. If you want to record a given section, you can say, I want to record a region on my screen, or I want to record a window on my screen. Go and change. I recommend that you work with full screen, so that even if you open different windows and sections, all those sections and windows will get recorded by this program. Then we have this option of microphone. This is very important in that as you're recording your screen with your computer, you need also to have your voice recorded. So to get your voice recorded, you check this box for microphone. Now, once I check, we can see there is a feature here added. And in this cell here, as I'm talking, we can see that thing moving. That is the voice the peak at which I'm speaking. So when I keep quiet for a moment, we can see that it had also stopped. So that means this program will be in position to pick your voice as well as record your screen. Now, what is important here is after turning on your microphone, you may be having some different microphones connected to your PC. Go ahead and make the selection. If it is microphone, high definition, click to add it there. If you have a different one, go ahead and click. This is for my phone. Click and you'll have it there. So I will say I want this, select. Then PC sound is also important as you're recording. So you may decide and say, I also want to have a PC sound from this particular source. Select and have it there. If it is not checked, then you will not have PC sound recorded. But yet they are all vital. Then we have this part of camera. Now, from this part of camera, on my computer, I have a very poor camera, just like we said with microphones. So here you're going to also make a selection of which camera you would like to use for recording your video. Remember, we said one of the capabilities of this software is that it allows you to go ahead and also record your web camera and add onto your video. So assuming I want my web camera, which is not this, I will also check and then come and make a selection. This is the one I want. So after selecting, I think you can see my image there. So if you want to go ahead and record your video with this web camera on, just leave it like that and everything is going to be okay for you and for me. So I don't have it right now. Let me first remove and also turn this off. So I want to share with you a few things under settings, a few things before we start recording. So we shall go under settings. Click on the settings tab. So under the settings tab, we have these different options. From these options, we need to make some important settings. We have from the Windows. From the Windows, we see minimize Flashback Express when recording. This one, you can leave it unchecked. Then here we have minimize Flashback Express to icon tray. So when I minimize manually, what is this icon tray? Icon tray is always this area. Once I minimize, I will have my flashback screen recorder taken to this area. And so when I want to stop, I can come to this tray and stop the recording. So that's why we see this option checked. Checked. Then if you say keep Flashback Express on top of your window, it will always come here and it will appear on all your recordings. So I don't like doing that. Video here, with video, quality of the video. The quality of the video will also depend on the frames per second. Remember, as we are recording our videos, what is happening on the back, what we are not seeing physically with our eyes is that the videos we call videos are actually still photos. Still photos. So it is from the still photos that you'll determine how many still photos do I need displayed to make up what you're calling a video. So that's why we need to come and work with frames per second. So we can, if you leave it at 8, it means that you'll have 8 still photos like this one here. This is what you're calling a still photo. You'll have like 8 of these ones displayed per second, but the quality may not be good. So I always say I want around 20 still photos displayed in 1 second to make my video, to make those pictures be visible as moving or as a movie or moving images. That is still photo, and that's why we need to come and change. You can make it 20, you can make it 30, you can make it 60, so that you improve on the quality of your video. The speed at which the still photos will be displayed per second helps a lot to improve on the quality of your video. That is with frames per second. Then we come here to sound. I'm just giving you basics. Sound we have already seen. Provided you've done everything from the other first screen, this will not be a problem to you. We have seen web camera as well. You can still do it from here if you want. If you turn it on, you can still have it. So when you turn it on from here, you'll come and make the change you want. Select that camera. Desktop, we have already seen this, but let me look at it once more because it is important. Now, under desktop, you need to make your video organized. Now, as you're recording, sometimes you need to set a plain desktop wallpaper. Now look at my screen. It has so very many things. ICT, blah, blah, but I don't want to remove my screen wallpaper. And what I can do is to say, and when I'm to start recording, always set for me a plain desktop. So the plain desktop will replace the content that I have as my wallpaper. Then this will help you and help the viewer to your video not to get distracted. Hide desktop icons. You hide if you're sure you don't have any icon you would like to use. So if you hide this, it means they will not be visible. So I avoid this always. Then hide taskbar. I check this. The taskbar is this area below. So the taskbar can also be with some destructive notifications that when you accidentally tap on something like this, you're recording and then it appears in your video. You find everything is distracted and your recording gets distracted too. So we need to hide it as well. Then you can change the resolution here, make it something better for your video. Here we have different other things like keystrokes. I will not go into this. Hotkeys. Hotkeys are important. Why? You provide shortcuts to stopping your video. For me, if I say I want to stop my video, you can see a default setting is Control plus Shift plus S. So when you press this key combination, you will be able to stop your video. You may say, I want also to pause my video. So you can also click here and put that key combination you want. For instance, what I use is Control, Shift, and then I put a Z. If you say Control P to pause, members, as you're recording your video may be showing that this is how you print. The shortcut is Control P. You will say Control P and you pause your video. Then you continue talking, thinking that you're recording yourself, but when the video has been paused. So avoid these ones, which can easily be pressed on your keyboard. Control, Shift, P, rather, that would work for you. So you will check out on that as well. Then the rest of the things are not so much important. Updates, I always uncheck if I'm using the free version so that I don't get updates and my free version is taken to that pro version. Here are the different other options. there is this area of miscellaneous recording. Keep your PC awake. Disable screensavers. This is important. Your PC may sleep while you're recording, and this is unfortunate. So check this to keep it awake, and also avoid the screen savers while recording. If you want a ding sound to play, you can always also tap on that. So these are the basic things I can show to you. So when all the different settings are done, come and click on OK. So when you click on OK, you will be taken back to the screen. How do we record? So to record our screen, just click on the record button. I've clicked. So when you click on the record button, one thing we are seeing is we shall see 3, 2, 1 countdown. That is what we saw from the other side. So once this thing appears, this dialog box appears, just minimize it. Whatever I'm speaking right now is getting recorded. We said we want a plain desktop. We can see that we are no longer having something like ictugi.com, but it has now been replaced with this plain desktop. That is what you said. So your viewers will be focused on what you are having on the screen. So everything that I'm doing is getting recorded. So how do we stop after we have recorded our video? So to stop, we saw the shortcut was Ctrl-Shift-S. If you don't like using that, move to the tray. It is here. You can see it is moving. So you can click on it once and then come and say stop. So when you click on stop, this should be displayed to you. You have made a recording. Simple. If you have been moving around, clicking this side, opening, so at that time you can go ahead and do all such stuff. If you feel you don't need this recording, just come and click on this. When you click on that, it means you have deleted the recording. Then this will say, record again with the same setting. You can say yes. So we shall start a recording. Then I will show you something. Now, if you want to start recording, say, so we minimize this. We want now to recording our slides on the screen. Just open the slide. Open your slides. After opening the slides, you start from the first slide that you want. So right now, here, everything will be recorded. You record, you talk, flashback is this and this. Next slide, you go to the next slide. Explain what is on the slide. Everything is getting recorded. Move to the slide. Everything is getting recorded as you are explaining. If you feel I'm done with the recording, go to your tray or press Ctrl-Shift-S to stop. So I stop it. So after stopping, this is going to come. So if you want to play, you can play it. But now let me start with saving. And we see the function of a player. So we click on save. I will minimize this. So when we click on save, we shall have this dialog box, save as. Come and give your file a name. For example, I can say Edify. Edify training. Where do you want to save it? Specify where you want to send that file. And here what is important, save as type will be fbr.fbr. So come and click save. When we click on save, here is our file. So when we double click this file to open, What will open this file will be this player. So we double click the file, wait for the file to open. So I'm waiting for this file to open. As you can see, my PC is quite busy. Okay. Open, open, open. Okay. So here we have our file opening. Okay, 90, 100, everything is okay now. So let's have a look at the top part of this screen. Now, the top part of our screen is saying Flashback Express 5 player, not the recorder. So everything that we were talking about is here. So when I try to play, I can play it from here. So when I play, the screen has to move. You can see what is happening on my screen. So when I play, just for a second, and we see. After opening the slides, start from the first slide that you want. So you can see what is happening. So you have recorded your screen. This file cannot be shared but to other people who are not having Flashback installed on their computers. So how can we convert this file to say MP4 so that other people who are not having Flashback can have a view of your content? So what you will do is to move this pointer up to this area where we see export. Click on export. When you click on the export button, you will have this dialog box displayed. Select export format. Here are the different formats that you can export your file if you're working with that version, the Express version. So I want it to MP4. I will say I want this. Check. If you want AVI, check. If you want WMV, check. So if you want this, I'll check. Then I say, okay. When I click on okay, we shall have this dialog box again. Here they will show you're going to export frames for the whole movie you have recorded. Leave it like that. Under frame rate, nothing to change. Video and sound quality. I want to show you something important. You may record your video, and at the beginning when you have checked the microphone option, then after you've exported, you realize your video has no sound. Come to this to confirm that sound encoding is active, that is under export sound. If it is unchecked, you will not have your video having your voice in it, yet you recorded. So if it is unchecked and I export, we shall just see the video without any sound. So check this to include it as well. Then come and click on the export button. So when you click on the export button, it will pick the default name which you gave while you are saving this FBR file, which is this. If you want to change, go ahead and change. If you don't want, leave. Here we can see now, save as type MP4 files. So where do you want it? I want it still to go to my desktop. Then click on the save button. Now exporting will start taking place. You're converting FBR file to MP4 so that it is visible by other people. Now, during the process of exporting, give it time, depending on the size or the length of your recording. If your recording goes up to around 10 minutes, 5 minutes, the export time will also be delayed a little. So you have to be patient, give your recording time to get exported. As we can see, from my screen. So let's wait and see what will happen. Okay, so when the export is done, here the dialog box will appear. Export complete. Do you want to view it? If you want to view it immediately, click yes. If you don't want, click no. If you want to see the file location where that file is, click on open file location. So if I don't want, I can just close here and then go ahead and close this as well. So once that is done, we said we are saving it to the desktop. Here is our file, Edify training. So to play it, it has now changed. Whereas this one is showing you that you can play with Flashback application. This one now, because the format has changed, it will show you are going to play this MP4 video file with a VLC program. So double click to see your recording. So you can see that we have our file playing, everything is recorded. Open your slides. After opening the slides, start from the first slide that you want. So right, everything is going to be recorded as you are. Or press Ctrl Shift. So I hope members, you have seen how we can record our video with this Flashback. As simple as that. I would like to ask Henry if you're on. Henry?
Isaac.
Yes.
Yes, actually, our time is really up, and I think what we are going to do, the YouTube and the mobile, the members, we shall just refer them to the videos that we have created, and we shall guide them on the WhatsApp group. Then in the evening, we shall come back and wrap up. Because what we want to be doing is there are teachers who are teaching lessons at 9, so we want to be ending in time. Yeah, but maybe something small which I want to just show here.
Can I stop my screen?
Yes, yes. I don't know whether I'm breaking. I don't know whether are you seeing my screen?
You're sharing. It has not yet come.
It has not yet come.
I don't know from the rest of the members.
Members, Mr. Gwal has showed us how to record.
Hello.
Rogers seems to be off. Henry, you can take over.
Okay, I wanted to show those people at least in 2 minutes how they can use their phones to also record their content.
Yes, Henry, you can go on.
Okay, let me share my screen. So are we all there?
Yeah, yes, Henry.
Okay, members, so if at all you're using a mobile phone, you can also record your content using an application we can call Vidima Screen Recorder. So first of all, what you're going to do is to look for what we call your Play Store. So when you come to Play Store, you're going to search for an application called Vidima Screen Recorder. Vidima Screen Recorder. Then you tap on it. Then you're going to choose one application from there, which is, there are many here, but you can choose any that you can get that you can use to record your content on your mobile phone. Then afterwards, you will install it the way you install other applications on your phone. Then after that, you're going to look for it from your mobile phone. Let's say Vidima. Of course, I've already installed it. I'll open it from my apps, just like that. So it will ask you to start the recording. For example, these are the options that we are having here. I can click on the start. Then it will ask me to start the recording. Yeah, I want to start. Then you can continue. By the way, it is showing me that the microphone is unavailable because I'm using Zoom on the same phone. But if you're not using Zoom, of course, it will be able to capture your recording. So now you can start doing everything that you feel you want to do on your mobile phone. For example, get what we call a presentation that you have made before and start the presentation just like that on a computer. After doing everything that you wanted, you can come back to that Vidima, then you can stop the recording just like that. And your recording is going to be saved onto your mobile phone. You can even play it and see what it does. That is how we can also use a mobile phone to make a recording. Ogwal?
Okay. Yes, Henry.
Actually, I cannot record the sound when I'm using Zoom on the what? On the phone.
It's fine. Yeah, Henry.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Now, yeah, thank you very much. I was trying to share my screen and then I went off. Yeah, so what I wanted to tell members that I just wanted to show them something small on how the assignment and how they are going to submit the assignment. And then tell them about that we are available to support them throughout the day. The training in the morning we just introduced. Then during the day we are online supporting. Yeah, so we are having this app called Google Classroom. Those of you who are joining us for the first time, please try to download that app. It's called Google Classroom. So when you open it, you'll be able to join the class. We have at the bottom here there is a button for join class, and then on this join class you put in the class code. The class code is on the program, on the schedule. The class code is there. So once you put in this class code here, you type it here, it will make you to join this group. It's known as COHORT3 group. Yeah. So on this group, Mr. Ogwal, our facilitator, has already put a lot of work. You go on classwork tab. So this is module 2. Yesterday we looked at module 1 on creating slides, and there was an assignment. Today, what you see here, where you see this clipboard, something like a clipboard is an assignment. So there is a video about how to download Flashback, a short video there, how to export from Flashback to MP4. There is a video on how to create a Gmail account. There is another video on by Henry on how to create a YouTube channel using a phone. So we have put all these videos here, including what Henry has been showing about Vidima. Yeah, so what you do, you just watch this. They are short videos of around 10 minutes. Watch these videos and then you'll be able to do this assignment. The assignment is asking that you create a presentation using the presentation you created yesterday of COVID, create a video. You can use the Flashback Express or you can use Vidima screen recorder to create your video. Then after that, you are going to upload it to YouTube. So YouTube, for example, I'm seeing here, if I'm to see here on my phone, having let me search for Ogwal Isaac. So Mr. Ogwal Isaac has a YouTube channel. So we want all of you to have a YouTube channel like this one here. So he has been uploading even these videos of Flashback, they are there on his channel. So after you have uploaded your video, so when you upload your video, you'll see it here. You'll come here and you copy the link. You click on share and you copy the link. So what we want is the link. So you upload your video and copy the link, and then you go to your Google Classroom. So in the Google Classroom, you click on add work and you put there link, and you put a link like that. That's all we want you to submit. That's all we want you to submit. You click on add. So you upload your video and you submit, you come here, you say add link, and you say turn in, and say turn in. So the assignment, we only want the link, the YouTube link. You submit it, we shall be able to see your work. And this, I'm very confident many of you are going to do it. But those who have challenges, we are available to help and help you to do this. Yeah, so I think that is what I wanted to summarize and wrap up with this particular session. And at 8, we are going to be coming to see the amazing videos that you are going to create today. And we are also going to be supporting those who have challenges through the WhatsApp group. Yes, thank you very much. Isaac, have I been clear or I was breaking?
Yeah, you have been clear, Rogers.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe a little before they go. So as they go on with uploading videos, members who are in the training, make sure you upload what is yours. That's why the slide is, the assignment is saying basing on your work. Even in the future, avoid uploading what doesn't belong to you. YouTube will not allow that. Yeah, that's all I wanted to add, Rogers.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Nsubuga Joseph, please, you are going to pray for us. Mr. Nsubuga Joseph, as we close. Joseph?
Our dear Father, thank you for the gift of this day. Thank you for the training. Thanks for the facilitators. May you please give them more knowledge, give them more courage, so that they can teach us, give us more knowledge, so that we can put them into practice as we conduct our lessons. Dear Lord, thank you for the gift of life. Give us life, give us all the means so that we can access all these lessons, so that we can move on with the new technology in our country. In Lord's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Members, the attendance list is in the chat. You just and give us your feedback, and let us meet in the WhatsApp group, and again at 8.